Welcome to the hardest challenge in RuneScape, Nightmare Mode. I have 1 HP, and if I take damage at any point, my account gets deleted. And the first 108 did. My goal is split up into 3 phases, and phase 1 is the world's first ever fire cape without ever taking damage. I've survived 337 hours without ever taking damage. And if we make it through this last grind, I'll be stepping into the fight caves and risking all of this progress to obtain a fire cape. I'll have to take 0 damage across 63 waves to do it. This episode is all about one final upgrade, Black D-Hide, and my best way of getting it is completing a hard clue scroll. But that is way easier said than done. There are very few hard clue scroll steps I can complete safely. Most of them are fatal or impossible, but we'll have to dodge the impossible and fatal ones and hope to get 4 to 6 steps completed for a casket. A grind that I'm estimating will take 80 hours with average luck. But this grind is about more than just getting a reward casket. I can also get a ton of range levels and GP right before the fire cape. All right, let's do this. I've prepared for this moment. We're gonna be in the Korend catacombs for potentially the next 80 hours. The target? A warped jelly. Hundreds, thousands of them most likely, and we need hard clue scrolls. I'm a little sketched out about these dust devils because if I hit one of these, well, let's just say it's over. I will instantly take damage. I don't have a face mask on. This is how we do it though. I just lure a jelly. I'm gonna go in for one at a time. I basically plan to spend the next 2 weeks down here, and I am very nervous about that because that means I have to not make a mistake in these next 2 weeks. I'll be safe spotting these guys, but going that long without losing focus, glancing away, messing up a safe spot, or not having my prayer on, whatever it is, not to mention the potential risks of the hard clue steps themselves, we are in for a tough grind here. This is going to be a test of mental endurance as we look for up to 6 completable steps to get our casket. But first, you're really not going to want to miss this one. I'm about to show you something that may change your life. There's a chance. Today's sponsor, Starforge Systems, has blessed us with an exclusive collab with our very own Old School Runescape. Look at it, it's beautiful, it's one of a kind. If you've been looking to upgrade your PC, there's no better time or place to do it than right now with Starforge Systems. These guys offer the best pre-built PCs at all different price points, so you know you can get the absolute most for your money and find a price range that works for you. They're used by tons of your favorite creators, and on top of that, they look sick. This Old School Runescape build is my favorite one yet. I'm only a little biased, but it's limited edition. Every computer comes with a full 2-year parts and labor warranty. The attention to detail is amazing. These special cases are completely optional, of course, but in case you're not vibing with the OSRS one, there's a ton of amazing choices to give your build the cherry on top, including these custom plate lights that give your PC some personality. Hit the link in the description to check out the greatest PCs on the planet. Awesome sponsor. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And now back to Nightmare Mode. Everything starts with just 1 kill. First warp jelly kill for an adamant axe. Beautiful. These guys have tons of great drops, which may be really important if I end up spending way more time here than I expect and I run out of bolts. Completing a hard clue scroll has been a bucket list item for this account since I made it. There's roughly a 40% chance that I get a direct upgrade from the reward, Black D-Hide being the most common, but there's plenty of other super rare, insanely big upgrades that could skyrocket the account. So how am I gonna complete one? Unlike a normal person that just gets a clue scroll and tries to complete it, I'm gonna be juggling my clue scrolls to significantly increase my odds of finishing one. I did this during swampletics, and it took me a sleepless month of prayer flicking and redropping clues, and to this day, it's the most brutal grind I think I've ever done. For those unfamiliar, the way clue scrolls work in the game is if you have 1 clue with 5 steps completed, it's the exact same thing as having 5 clue scrolls on the ground with 1 step completed each. This really dials down the RNG required for me to finish a clue. I wouldn't even be attempting this without clue juggling tech. But guess what update arrived just 3 months ago that changed this method forever? Clue scrolls now stay on the ground for 1 hour, and they stay on the ground if you log out as well. That wasn't the case before. This would have been a game changer back in the day, but that's all right. We have it now. So all I need to do is make sure I don't leave a clue on the ground for more than an hour. And with roughly a 5% chance to get a step I can safely do, I needed this. The 5% chance to complete a step goes up to 10% if I allow myself to do some of the risky steps. We'll really just have to see how desperate I get. And so begins day 1. A hard clue is 1 in 64 from a jelly, and with that 5% chance to get one I can do, I need to hit those odds 6 times to get a guaranteed completion over the next couple weeks. Wow, okay, 6 kills in and we get the first clue of the grind. Can we get lucky? No, that step is in the wilderness, in the Dark Knight's fortress. A little too risky. There's a little bit of give and take with this grind because I could double my chances of completing a step if I decide to do the very risky steps. I am 6 kills in, so I don't feel that desperate. I don't feel like I need to risk the account and take damage somewhere stupid right now, so... Oh, we are off to a hot start. 15 kills in. Yes, I know they're not aggressive, but it's prey melee time. And clue number 2. Bolkoi Trino Village General Store. This is doable. Wow, what a start. That's completable. That's so free. That's such a quick one. Incredible luck. We have our first completable clue in 15 kills. Just so I don't confuse anything, I'm gonna put the impossible clue scrolls over west. The warped jellies have a lot of HP and pretty decent defense. The average kill time is still just about a minute long, so each hard clue should take over an hour on average. My attention span is basically what determines whether or not I take damage here. Whoa, 79 range. The range levels we get here are potentially gonna be even more important than the black d'hide that we're looking for. I saw so many comments about how crafting is such a better route to get black d'hide. It most definitely isn't. I would spend close to 80 hours on crafting. Meanwhile, I don't get range levels and I don't make any money. I think this was the right choice despite it being riskier. Even if I don't get lucky on the clue, I'm getting so many range levels from this. Ooh, rune kite drop. Okay, very nice, actually. Big ticket money item, but could potentially be a fire cape shield. Most of my gear slots are locked in for the fire cape, but the shield is still something I'm not sure about. The rune kite shield is a good contender for the slot though. It's good failsafe defense and very little negative ranged accuracy. For the rest of day 1, I was collecting a ton of drops, but unfortunately, I didn't get any other clue scrolls. Oh, clue number 3. Okay, few hours for this one. Can we hit the completable step? Oh, wow. Wow, back-to-back clues. The exam center. That's completely safe, too. It's so good. That's another free one. That's so free. What is happening? What is this luck? 2 completable steps on the ground, officially. I expected to be at this point in like a few days, like 3, maybe 4 days to have 2 completable steps on the ground. It's also so nice that I can just go bank my loot right now. With my 2 clue scrolls on the ground, I don't need to worry about them. I could just go put all this stuff in the bank. There's like 160k GP in my inventory of just raw alkables. And you know, money is not only important for keeping my bolt stack high, but if we make it past the fire cape, we're gonna need a lot of money for the phase 2 goal. So it'll be good to have more if we don't blow up. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is why I keep prey melee on, despite knowing that was a corner trap. Always a chance when it's close like that it goes past. So I'd say that's technically my first close call, if you can call that a close call. Probably not, but boom, clue scroll. Does our hot streak continue? It's been a couple hours. Scorpia Dance's soundtrack. Okay, that is a definite no-go. That is super deep wilderness. I'm gonna say that one is like 100% chance of damage. Very close, like 99, okay? I keep my hopes very low. Anagram, Evil Day. Oh, it's so close. I mean, not really. I don't know why I said it was close. I just straight up can't do it. Day 1 was quickly coming to an end, but not before 80 range on the account that has never taken damage. Look at that. Check this stat page out. 78 combat now. Excited to see where we end this grind on the range levels. Oh, and we get a clue to end day 1. I'm already very happy with how today has gone. Oh my god, it's another completable step. What is this luck? That's 3. This is still day 1. I have 3 completable steps on the ground. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna head to bed, but this is an amazing start. I was expecting to take 5 days to have 3 completable steps on the ground. Oh, okay. Welcome to day 2, first clue. And wow, I can do it. That's such an easy one near Artie. What is going on? This is absurd luck. 4 completable clues. I have like a 40% chance of finishing a clue right now. A hard clue can be 4 steps. I'm not stopping yet, of course. There's no reason to risk it, but I've only used 3,000 of my bolts. Like, I don't know, something is happening. It's ridiculous. It's starting to make me think, like, what if I did my math wrong? Because this is insane. Oh, we got another clue already. Surely this isn't completable. Surely not. Okay, deep wilderness near the lava maze. That's fine. I needed to be humbled. I completely understand. You can see in the chat that I just got a dark totem middle. If I get all 3 pieces of the dark totem, I get access to a boss that I can actually kill on this account. Scotizo is completely damage free as long as you have enough energy potions to continue running around the arena. And I'd love to finish up a totem to eventually kill him for the combat achievements later down the line. Clue scroll. Okay, this one is not only dangerous, but also no way of getting blue DI vamps, so this is a drop. Clue, Fort Myers Swamp. Oh, but Kiss of Death right there. Saradomin Wizard, that makes it impossible. They attack with 2 combat styles, but even worse is the fact that they immediately attack you upon digging at the clue step, and always with the style that you're not protecting against. Got the same deep wilderness step again, not doable. Oh, clue scroll. And oh my god, it's completable again. What is happening? I will never have this level of luck again in my entire life. 5 completable steps on the ground right now. Look at this beautiful line. Okay, it's day 2. It's day 2, and I have a 70% chance of completing a hard clue. I could leave right now. Under normal circumstances, I would probably go try to complete the hard clue right now with a 70% chance of doing so, but this was a grind I expected to take 2 weeks. It's the end of day 2, so risking that 30% chance is just about the dumbest thing I could do right now. And for all I know, this 6th and final clue could take me days. Oh, we got the top. We got the top of the totem. Totem completed. We have a boss fight in our future. If we can get this fire cape, Scotizo would be a cool bucket list boss on this account. Oh, surely not. Surely not on the first kill of day 3, right? Surely not. Okay, it's impossible. What is happening? 3 kills today. 3 kills, 2 clues. The start of the day. Oh my god, I got it. No way I got it. On the 3rd kill of the day today. 6 completable steps. Oh my god. This is unreal luck. This account needs to be studied in a lab. Look at this loot tracker. Across 19 total hard clue drops, I'm even counting the Hellhound ones, I was able to get 6 completable steps. I'm gonna slowly run these up one by one over to the surface. We're gonna drop them up here, start making a line because it's time to complete our very first hard clue scroll. I need to hit one final RNG check, of course. There's a 40% chance that I get a direct upgrade from this clue, so the odds are not on my side. Okay, I'm gonna leave these here and prep the inventory. I'm gonna take a ton of energy potions so I can just keep running around step by step. And one small problem I just realized is I have 5 law runes, which kind of sucks. I can't really teleport anywhere. I'm gonna have to run back to the wilderness to get more law runes. Don't love risking that. Time to do our first step, and there is technically a chance that I get 2 hard clues completed if I have crazy RNG, because we are gonna be potentially getting some back-to-back completable steps on these. Okay, here we go. Our first chance for a back-to-back completable step. Shallow Village, not doable. I'm not running through the battlefield for this one. Spirit trees are unlocked now, so I can get here safely. And back-to-back step chance. Trollweiss Mountain. Okay, can't get there. And Dangerous Wilderness step on the back-to-back. Okay, so not doable either. Starting to be very glad that I waited until I had 6 clues, because no back-to-back steps yet. Not that I expect any after my clue luck this week. I don't deserve any. Step number 4. This could be the casket. It's entirely possible. Nope. Okay, next clue. No back-to-back. Once again, that's a super deep wilderness step. Come on, let me see the casket, brother Omad. Yes, let's go, dude. Hard clue completed on nightmare mode. Yes, it feels so good to have the casket. I have a completable hard clue step if we ever want to attempt this again, although the luck required for this was absurd, so who knows. Okay, 40% chance for a direct upgrade. Let's at least see some black d'hide. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I'm so happy, dude. Oh, that's so good. I have a red d'hide body, so this is a much bigger upgrade than even getting the black d'hide body. Yes, dude, I get the 40% on the reward. This account is blessed. Lowlife 109 is sacred. What a journey for this hard clue completion. I guess not even really a journey. It was like a stroll. I was ready to commit like a month of my time to this if need be. But it was clearly unnecessary. So look at the setup. The view was worth it, especially for how long this took. I mean, it's looking good. I am now hours away from stepping into the fight caves. I got so many drops from warped jellies, and it's time to cash them in. I alched a lot of them as I got them, but we're gonna spend a lot of this money on runes. I have to make a risky run over to Mage Bank. I have basically no law runes left. This would be a very me way to take damage. Taking damage to someone in the wilderness mere hours before I go attempt the fire cape. The scriptwriters aren't that lazy though, right? Surely that doesn't happen, right, guys? Okay, we made it. Time to spend all this money on a restock. I ended up spending the entire stack on nearly 2,000 law runes. I figured there's not much point being stingy since there's a good chance all of this disappears very soon anyway. But if I do make it to the other side, I'm gonna need these law runes, and I'll be happy to not have to come back to Mage Bank. Okay, I've got over 100 diamonds here. I'm gonna cut these into bolt tips. It's a crucial part of the fire cape gear. Now we attach these, make them into diamond bolts, and now we enchant all of these. Okay, all done. 1,100 diamond bolts ready. There were just a couple loose ends to tie up before the fire cape attempt. I was very close to entering another prayer restore bracket, so after some time at Ogres, I got 56 prayer with the rest of my ensouled heads that I've collected. And I was only one range level away from gaining another max hit, so of course I knew what I had to do. I finished the rest of the XP up at Ogres, and I'll officially be attempting the fire cape with 81 range. Honestly, way lower than I thought since I got the clue scroll completed so early. Lastly, I needed my prayer potions. I gathered all the supplies, made all the potions, decanted them, and officially, after almost 400 hours survived without ever taking damage, it's time for the Phase 1 challenge to begin. Any of these recent episodes could have been the last, but this next one is the best chance the game has ever gotten to end my run. I will see you in the next one for a 0 damage fire cape attempt.